about that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, just kind of like another little update on, a couple of things that are happening to me. So, I think it's very safe to say that me and my ex will probably never get back together, and honestly, that is heartbreaking to me, especially since, I've done literally anything and everything for him. But, and me and him are still friends, and you know what, I'm okay with that. Secondly, I don't know about the whole me being pregnant thing. That's just something that I have to give a couple of more days since it's way too early to test still. I have some meetings for, my problems with my schooling because some problems I'm having, and so I might be going on to cyber school or like homeschooling and like work out a deal with them with that. If it's just like I still technically have to go to the class, but like I don't go there. Like I do my work here and then like I go like maybe once or twice a week just to like check in or something like that. I don't know. I'm working out a deal with my guidance counselor with that. I am gonna try getting back into therapy. I did it before. Majority of my childhood was me going to therapy due to many different reasons, which I'm definitely gonna do multiple different videos on, like, I guess like a story time timeline kind of deal. So like do like a story of my life kind of video, but it's gonna be multiple parts, which I'm still figuring that out. Because there has been a lot of shit that I went through. A lot of it is not, it's very, not necessarily disturbing, but it's unsettling to most people with, everything that I've been through. And I just know that from a couple of therapists that I have seen, a couple of doctors, a couple of psychiatrists that I've seen, that according to them, most of the stuff that I went through, especially since it's like numerous things, that it's not just like specifically this, it's like many different things for like many different categories. So like I deal with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I've been diagnosed with all three. It's not very fun. I was diagnosed with all three of them when I was only like 12 or 13. Yeah, about, I don't know, between the ages of 12 and 15, it was just kind of like, oh, you're suffering from this. A couple of years later, oh, you're suffering from this. A year or two later, you're suffering from this too. Just kind of like the timeline. But again, it's very complicated and something that has to be done in like a separate video. But that's what this video is also about, kind of like talking about, updates with what's happening with me, updates on what I want to do with the channel, and updates with future videos that should be coming out within, like, I want to say the next month or two. This is my last year in high school, so I am trying my best to push through and get out, because I do plan on working a lot. Right now, currently I'm a babysitter and I'm working at my local McDonald's. I do plan on in the summertime. In the summertime, I have 4 jobs lined up. I have my current baby job, my current babysitting job. I have the McDonald's job that I have, and then I also have a lifeguarding job, which I did last summer, which is lined up to do again this upcoming summer, and then this other babysitting job that I was contacted from good review from my current baby family sitting family thing, from them talking to their friends, and one of their friends ended up reaching out to me, and so I might be having a second baby just sitting job. So I'm figuring out which ones I'm gonna do, because I know for sure I want to do the lifeguarding job just because of how much I made last year with just, the starting wage, which was like $9 an hour, and I was working about 80 hours every 2 weeks. Yeah, that was a lot. So, I'm making a good amount of money. probably shouldn't have said that, but oh well. Um, I mean, me being young and stupid, I ended up not saving any of it and spending it all, so don't really have any, so I'm still broke as could be. But, yeah. So that's kind of like what the summer's looking like, and the summer is probably, obviously depending on, you know, if I might have to just stick to, you know, like the babysitting jobs and McDonald's. It's just finding out if I am or not. Depends on how my summer's gonna look and pretty much how the rest of my life is gonna look. I want to continue YouTubing. I know for a fact that I want to start doing more with this because I see myself, you know, becoming one of these, you know, role models on YouTube. And the reason I want to point this out, the reason why I'm saying role model instead of like, you know, famous or popular on YouTube is because I don't necessarily want to be known by everyone. I mean, that's gonna happen if I want to be a role model, but like, I want to be known for helping people with sharing my stories and like my advice and stuff like that, just so then this way other people can kind of, you know, if they're sad or depressed, you know, like they can come and they can relate with me and, you know, just have that support that they need. Because growing up and having to deal with everything I've dealt with, a lot of it was because of YouTube, of either just making these stupid silly videos that I would post up on, you know, YouTube, or simply watching someone who is going through either something similar as me or just dealing with the same problems that I'm dealing with. And it's just nice to like be able to watch and be like, wow, you know, like I relate so much to that, and like, you know, have a connection with someone, even though I may not be able to directly talk to them. Just them posting videos of themselves, you know, opening up to like pretty much the entire world, being like, hey, you know, this is me, this is who I am, this is, you know, the shit I've been through, here's my story, you know, like, that's definitely something that, like, again, that has helped me get through so many dark times. That and music. And I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I'm trying not to, and I kind of like lost my train of thought. Something that I have to work on too, which I know I said in the last video too, or no, like 2 videos ago, that I have a problem with like concentrating and like sticking to, you know, what I need to be talking about, just because of the fact that like I haven't been diagnosed with ADD, but like I feel like it's kind of safe to say that sometimes that is just kind of what happens. Again, I don't want to self-diagnose myself, just because we all like to go on to Google and be like, all these symptoms, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna die, but, you know, in the end, you know, you just have like a little cold or something. Yeah. So, I don't want to like 100% be like, yeah, I have ADD, but like, I want to like say that I might have it. I had never been diagnosed with it, but like, I think I might, but whatever. So that's kind of like what's happening with me and like what I'm planning on doing, and like, yeah. So before this video gets any longer, I'm just gonna quickly review everything that I went over. Try not losing focus. So depending on if I'm pregnant or not, you know, obviously depends on what's gonna be happening to me pretty much for the rest of my life. Obviously, if I'm not, you know, I'll just go about it how I've been going about my life, you know, so far, or just continue with the plan I had before, which is just like working my ass off, if I'm being honest here. With my YouTube channel is content, obviously, like the quality of it, I want to try making it better. Like right now I'm recording on my iPhone 6s. I do have a camera, but like because of some problems I'm having with like the memory storage thing, I don't know what's going on with it, but I have to like go into it and like fix it and really attempt to. I don't know if I'll be able to use that anymore, so I might just have to stick with this until, you know, I obviously have enough to get, you know, a decent camera. But like along with the quality is that I do have a laptop, but like that is just a trash fire, a garbage, a dumpster fire. That is just like done for. So like I don't want to have to keep putting, you know, editing videos and stuff on there and like it just completely just dead and, you know, I lose everything. So I definitely am for sure. The first thing I plan on doing is getting a Apple laptop. Not entirely sure. I'm still looking into, you know, what kind I want and, you know, hopefully getting like a refurbished one that is, you know, refurbished from like something that's very simple, you know, like maybe I don't know, just get a good price on an Apple laptop that's slightly newer. It doesn't necessarily have to be the newest, but like one that's like relatively new, you know, good processing system, has a lot of storage, and that's probably going to be expensive, but you know, whatever. I lost train of thought again. Damn. So I went over what depends on what happens. My YouTube channel, the quality of it, I want to try improving it, but you know, that's just going to be a long process. Quantity, I want to try doing maybe like 2 or 3 videos every week if possible. If not, it's going to be between 1 or 2. But I do want to at least do 1 video every week. Sometimes I may get, you know, a little too excited and like do 2 or 3, you know. Obviously, depending on what happens and if I have, you know, stuff to put out onto YouTube. Thirdly is focusing on my YouTube channel more, because I've really neglected it for like a year now, because I know last summer I was talking about how like, oh, I got my camera, I got this, I got that, you know, like I got all this new stuff, I got all this new equipment, you know, like I'm gonna use it and like do something with it and really, you know, ramp up my YouTube channel and like put, you know, effort into it. And it's like, nope, I just ended up working and hanging out with my ex since me and him started dating when last summer when summer started. Sorry about that, guys, just had to go do something real quickly. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what like I'm planning on with, you know, my YouTube channel and like life, and yeah. So yeah. I really don't know what else to say. I really don't want to drag this out any longer, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you give this a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see on my channel, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you know, put in there in the comment section. Make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more and want to support me. You don't have to pay me, just a subscriber is good enough. Or a like, or a comment, you know, something, or all 3, whatever you want to do. But make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for the next time I post a video. That's it for this time, guys. I'm probably gonna record one of the many storytime videos today and either publish it either later tonight or tomorrow. Don't know. I'll let you know, or you can find out when I post it or something like that. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!